Welcome to The Buzz, where we bring you the leaders in dental education discussing hot topic courses and industry trends. I'm your host, Vanessa Emerson, founder of Dental Speakers Bureau, and today I'm interviewing Dino Watt. Glad you're here, Dino.
I'm thrilled to be here. Thanks for having me, Vanessa.
You betcha. Dino is a leadership and relationship expert for dental professionals who want more productivity from their team, more passion for what they do, and greater success in every area of their life. Today we're talking about his course, Making Love and Business Work, How to Grow Your Business Without Growing Apart in Your Relationship. Sounds like a very good course. So tell us, Dino, why do you think this course is relevant and important for professionals today?
Well, I think everybody can relate to the idea that, you go through this struggle of balancing, quote unquote, how everyone talks about balancing, right? Of how much time do I spend at work versus how much time do I spend with my family? And if I'm putting too much energy into my work, am I taking away from my family? And it's a struggle that I think all of us can really relate to, because you're passionate about what you do, but you're also probably passionate about your family. And this is an area where this is where I started everything. This is the core of my entrepreneur journey, is relationships. That I just saw that there was a need for people to help, for someone, and in this case it became me, to help people put actual systems into their business and marriage so they can get a result that they want. And I saw how big companies do it, like McDonald's are systematized, and all these companies that are systematized, and they get great results. So why wouldn't we do that in our relationships? And I just think that I think people are talking about it. Like I've been in study clubs where the topics has come up, and I have clients who talk about it. Yeah, me and my buddies talk about this all the time. No one's coming up with a solution for it. And I think that's the challenge.
I think that's really important. And I would say in my years working with entrepreneurs as well, I think that's one of the challenges of success. Right? We want to be successful, but success means we become busier and busier. So could you share with us some of what you, like more specifically, what type of things would we learn in this course?
Well, for sure, you're going to learn about very specific systems to put into your relationship. I use the word systems a lot because I think the more we can look at things as something to do, as, oh, if I do this and this and this, I'm going to get this result. In the dental industry, right, they understand that if you're going to put a crown on someone, there's very specific order of things you need to do. In the ortho industry, I talk about this a lot, where you got to have a really well-polished tooth first before you try to put the glue on and then put the bonding on, because you're not going to get the result you want out of it. Well, the same thing in your relationships. What needs to come first? Stephen Covey talks about putting the first things first, right? And making sure that you have your rocks versus your sand. My focus is, especially here, I found that there's a lot of men in this industry who might have a challenge with talking about their feelings. It's kind of a little bit of a stereotype, but it's also true, where we actually, if we can actually tell them, okay, well, let's not worry about your feelings. Let's worry about the outcome you want. And if you have a specific outcome you want, let's create a system for that outcome. Then all of a sudden it doesn't become something you have to do. It becomes something that you get to do, that you're engaged in, that you're excited about. And that's where I really thrive in the part of the areas that I talk about when saying, okay, here's what you do. You want this result? This is what you can do. If you have a problem in communication, a lot of people have a problem in communication. Here's some specific systems. You have a problem with intimacy? Here you go. How about money? Here you go. How about, work-life balance? Here you go. So it just makes it a lot easier and succinct.
So a question for you, because this is one of those topics that's personal, and especially if someone is being challenged by this, to me, it feels like it would be similar to teaching a presentation about finances and like your struggles financially. So do you find that this plays out better for smaller groups, or it's kind of a two-part question? Is it better in like a smaller intimate group, like a study club where we know each other, or is it actually just as good in a larger group? Say you had 200 or 300 dental professionals in the room. What do you do to help people feel comfortable with strangers or with people we know, being able to talk about and learn about something that's so personal?
Great question. I truly think that the first thing, let me answer both of your questions. I think that both work, because people are people are people, and we all have those problems, right? I use this analogy often that if I could take everybody's challenges and put them in the center of a floor and let everybody look at everybody else's challenges, you would gladly go and pick up your own challenge and take it back, right? Because we all are human beings and we all struggle with stuff. The unfortunate part is that we all feel like there's not a safe enough space to open up that discussion. And so to answer your question directly, I become really vulnerable with them. I tell them about my own challenges. I tell them, look, I don't have the perfect marriage. I have a marriage that is perfect and it's working at it, right? I work at my marriage every single day. But my background is what helps too. I start off typically with my story about standing on a sidewalk and watching my father drive away from our family at 8 years old. And me standing there going, Dad, I can totally help you. I know what's going on. I know what you're doing wrong. But I was 8, so no one was going to listen to me, right? So I talk about that. I talk about my own challenges with my children and, my kids who went through depression and anxiety and one who actually attempted suicide. I think that the more vulnerable I can be on stage with people and the more honest I can be with these people, then people break down those walls themselves and be like, well, heck, if he's doing it, I guess I can. I also use a lot of humor. I want people to know that, I believe that you don't really learn from something until you can teach that thing without a lot of bad emotion. And so I help people understand that it's okay to talk about that stuff. And what little increment you want to talk about it, great. We'll take that. We'll do that because that little bit of challenge is going to help you grow. And it becomes a really powerful thing. So intimate, small groups, great. Big groups, that's okay too. And of course, I think the bigger the better, because you're going to have so many personalities and everybody's going to realize, wow, we're so similar. There's so many similarities going on here. So anyways, so little rant. I'm passionate about this. So I'm sorry about the rant, but I'm passionate about this topic.
No, that was really helpful. And it takes that elephant in the room and it just exposes it, and I understand we all have that same elephant that we're feeling, and it makes it feel like a safe environment. This sounds like really powerful course, as you said. So before we go, Dino, is there anything that we haven't talked about that you think would be important for the meeting planner to know about this course and bringing it for their group?
Yeah, I know this is going to sound a little self-serving, but I can promise you that people are hungry for this type of topic. I do my own small events. I have people, coming from out of the country and out all around the country as well. And over and over again, I get people saying, why aren't we talking about this enough? Why aren't we bringing this up? Doesn't matter what the event is. We can be talking there's no shortage of technical topics, right? There's no shortage of how do we fill a crown, and how do we, even marketing, even all that stuff, all the business side of stuff. But I believe from my core that if you don't have a strong relationship, whatever that relationship is, whether it be you're dating someone, whether it be you have kids, whether it be you have a spouse, if you don't have a strong relationship there, it's going to show up in your business. So you're doing I think as a meeting planner, when you're thinking about beyond just the work environment and you're helping people see we care about you as a holistic person, then you're going to set yourself apart as a meeting planner. And I think that's something that is so needed in our industry today.
Agreed. Thank you, Dino. Thanks for sharing with us today. And there you have it, event planners. If you would like more information on bringing Dino Watt to speak for your next event, please visit dentalspeakersbureau.com. And thanks again for tuning into this issue of The Buzz.
Thanks.